Hello, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Margaret Disinate from RIMS. I'm studying in Regional Institute of Medical Science, which is a central institute in Imphal. It is so saddening and disheartening that after so much preparation for years, we finally get to study in this prestigious medical college. But then, on the fateful night of day 3, when the problem escalated, we asked for protection from our director. But then we did not get enough protection, especially from the boys' hostel side. But the director assured us that he will provide us protection. But then they were walking in their own pace. So even our church, where we used to gather together and worship our God, was being burned down. Evangelical Union Church was being burned down. Therefore, we did not feel that it is safe for us to stay there anymore. We were surrounded by people like bomb blasts everywhere, firing everywhere. So how can we feel ourselves safe, right? Even other states people, they all ran back to their own hometown. On the fateful day of that 4th May, we did not find it safe. So we were running around in the ward, pretending like we were going for rounds. That's how we were escaping. And then some of the CRPF truck came to escort a patient party. That's how we entered their truck and went to the CRPF battalion. So going back to Imphal is not an option for us anymore. So we would like to request the NMC, the National Medical Council, the central government to look into our matter, to look into us tribals, even our own Mizoram friends, even our own other state people. They don't feel it safe. They don't even want to go back. So who are we, right? So there is no point for us. We will not go back to Imphal. That's all. And not only that, they are resuming their classes in Imphal. In Jordanpur Medical College is closed. No classes are being resumed. Then why are they resuming the class in Imphal, right? Jenims, RIMS. It's normal, like they're following their normalcy, but we are stuck here. So we would like to request the central government. Thank you.
My name is Ngai Biako Ilangil, and I'm currently pursuing my MA Integrated in Korean course. Currently doing my second semester in Manipur University. So the incident started on 3rd May, the night of 3rd May, and we were staying inside our hostel that night. So around 6-7, we heard the mobs. We heard the mobs entered the university, and the security couldn't stop them. So they started attacking the ladies' hostels that was just beside our hostel. So we were also really scared. We were trembling, and we talked to our warden, our caretaker, and they hide us in one room. We stayed like that. And after a while, since the noise broke down, and we heard that they were attacking other hostels, some other hostels, others far from our hostel. So we felt like we should come out, and I met with my friends. We were 4 girls, and there. We heard that most of the tribals in MU, they went up to the AR camp. So we were searching for a way, and they heard one of their friends gave them the contact number of the AR personnel. So we contacted them. That was around 12 at midnight, and after that the AR came and picked us up in their AR truck. So we thought that the armies would bring us straight to the camp, but they said that we have to pick up some other girls from the MIT hostel. So we went that side. It was inside the campus. So as soon as we reached their hostel, the mobs saw us, and they started running after the truck. And the army personnel told us that not to be scared, and they asked the driver to run. But since the campus was already filled with the state police, Manipur police, we couldn't move any further. So they stopped us. And after that, the mobs. When the mobs reached to us, they started asking the armies like why were they running, and what's inside. And since they didn't see us that time, because the armies told us to hide. And after a while, one person from the mobs, they came up to the truck and saw us, and he asked us our Aadhaar cards. So my friend, she showed her card, and it was written Jordanpur. So the person came down from the truck, and he shouted like cookie macha hello. He shouted in the top of his voice, and they started banging the street lights, and many of the mobs came running towards the truck. So at the time, the truck was already filled with it was already surrounded with the mobs. And for a while they started negotiating with the armies, but since the mobs were also really like they were really angry, I guess, and their goal was to kill or like to not to let any cookie, be it women or men or girls or boys, to escape. So they started they started demanding the armies to let us out, but the armies didn't allow that, and they protected us. And during that time, they started attacking the truck. They were holding some sticks and steels, and some were holding stones, knives, and also guns. Yeah, and as soon as my friend saw that, she shouted, but there was nothing we could do, so we just sat there. And since the back of the truck, the army truck was covered with a cloth, they destroyed it with the knife, and they started attacking from the sides. And as soon as that happened, the armies told us to lie down in the ground, and we lie down. But unfortunately, one of my friends, she hurt her legs, and some parts of her back. She injured her back also. So that continued, and they even punctured the truck tire. Yeah, and after that, they tried to lit the truck. So they started the fire as soon as that happened. And since some of the army personnel were also hurt, and they even pulled the driver out of the truck, so the armies couldn't I think they also felt helpless, and like blank fire was their only resort. So they started blank firing towards the sky. But during that time, the mobs were not even scared. They just stayed there and continued attacking us. But as soon as that happened, the army started pointing the guns towards them, and but they didn't. I think they didn't. Yeah, they didn't fire the guns. And the Manipur State Police, they started firing the tear gas just so to say that they could help us, because they didn't do anything at the time. They were just staring at us during the attack. So as soon as they started firing their tear gas and all, the mob started running away, and an army truck from behind, an army bolero from behind came, and they told us to go there, and they escorted us there till the army came. That was how we could escape to the army camp.
Do you feel like going back there?
Honestly, no, because I am really traumatized, and just the thought of the incident makes me tremble, and it is impossible, totally impossible to go back there.
Okay, what is your appeal to the central government?
I would like to appeal to the central government to make an ultimate arrangement for us to continue our studies, and maybe in this district or other states. And we even left our documents, our important documents, 10, 12, and other documents in the hostel. So we're not sure whether it's safe or not. So if they could make an arrangement for us, to take our documents, to take back our documents. If there can be a way, I would like to request the government to make a way for us.
2, 3.
My name is Elthamlel Khongsai. I'm from CMC Churchandpur. I want to clarify the first statement which my friend Thokcham Mangar made it yesterday at Northeast Live, saying that mobs and miscreant came and stormed the hostel. And regarding that, I want to clarify the statement that there's no mob, and there's no one who came in with arms. So the only one who came in was some volunteers, and they even tell them that they are there to protect us from those mob outside. And other than that, there's no mob coming and storm, and there's no destroying of document, there's no burning of document, this and that. That's all. And plus, about the false accusation made to our DDA, saying that he came in with some volunteer, that is baseless statement. Our DDA sir came in with one or two of his friends to stay there with us and to protect us from any incidents which can happen. So, and plus there's no beating, there is no mistreatment in CMC hostel. That's all.
What about snitching away?
Class 2, then matriculates, and even some of the ongoing semester, like the first, second, third,
Yeah, okay.
those papers have been already burned down.
Okay.
Which have been informed by our some of the our friends who are who doesn't run with us. That's
Okay.
it.
So how do you manage to escape like mob attacks your university, and you are scared, or I mean you are spared,
Yeah,
or you
yeah.
manage to escape? How do you manage to escape, and how do they treat you when they attack your university?
First of all, our classes used to finish at around 3 a.m.,
Okay.
which is the 7th period. And after that, the Churchampur situation have been already started.
Yes.
And then we just heard the news, and we just feel not that much heavy that the university is going to be safe.
Okay.
And on top of that, we just return home without that much detox, because the semester exam is coming up,
Okay.
and we have so many college work and all.
You're right.
We are just only focusing on that.
Medical college attack, and how do you manage to escape? Okay, well, do you witness anybody beaten or killed or whatever right under your nose?
Okay, okay. On that 4,
Yes.
from around 9 a.m. something like that, we start hearing this tear gas and all
Okay.
from this Lamlong side.
Yes, yes.
And after some time, near our college, we used to hear some this ringing bell
Okay.
through electric post. And after some time, we heard this tear gas and everything, and even also we are having them ready. We keep our documents and all in ready, and with shoes and all in ready. After some time, our warden came, and he tried to comfort us. And he said that no one must go out simply, and you must be locked inside this hostel. Everyone will be safe, and will protect you. And he comfort us. After some time, at around 5:30 a.m., 30 p.m., boys hostel is hostel 1 and hostel 2, and it's near the main gate. And they say that a mob from outside, they entered hostel 1, and some of our friends from other communities, they come and tell us that, and we are at the time we are staying in hostel 2. And that also where all the AMEs we are all staying together.
All
Since the
tribals,
situation
all
is
tribals.
yes, we know the situation. The situation is not good. That's why we even us we keep in touch with each other, and we are staying in one place together. And when we hear that from the other communities that it was hostel 1 is being under attack, and we run out, and they give us the exit route, and we run out from this our hostel, and from the back side, and we cross the fencing, and we hide inside the gym. And after some time, we ask our friends who are still in hostel to give us apron, this, that, and all, and they come and give us through the fencing, and we went to the ward, and we hide inside the ward near the OT, and in one room. And at that place, even there, we meet some of our even PGs and all our seniors and all, and we all hide together there. And after some time, after hiding for around 30 minutes, we heard a news we hear a phone call that, "Sir, our warden is preparing escort for our students since it's not safe anymore." So, and with the help of our director and all, they escort us out from Jennings at around 8:30 to 9 p.m. And after that, we reach first MR, and direct attack by the mob was not seen. Before the attack was made, everyone was escorted out.
Okay,
From
you're very
Jennings.
lucky.
Yes.
So after you have been escorted out from the campus, you were, I mean, the college was attacked.
They say that our friends from other communities, they told us that in hostel 1, some mobs have already entered. And after we left, we heard a news that from our friends that after we left, also some entered again for searching with.
So
for
being the
iPad
temple, being the temple of learning, that was attacked by the mob,
Yes, especially it's a
by the
medical-
senseless mob.
Yeah, it's a
So what
medical
is your
place.
comment on this?
I want to say that, especially, I don't know other academics, but as a professional, especially medicals, which we are being attacked, we are here to save the life of not only for the tribal peoples. We are here. We are studying as a medical to save all the lives of our fellow human beings.
That's true. That's true.
So when we are being attacked,
what comes into our mind is that why are we being attacked? We are here to save someone's life, and the one who is going to save someone's life is being attacked. Then what are we going to do? And what comes in our mind, all of us, is that are we going to see tomorrow? That's a big question.
Okay.
Because we are in the center of the Imphal, and we didn't have any place to run. But luckily, with the help of our teachers and director, we were being escorted out before anything happened.
Do you feel like going back to the college, like if there is chance?
With the situation right now, then there's no hope, because till now, as we know, till today on that one June, the situation is not clear, and if there's information that we are there, we'll be killed.
That is true. However, after the situation improves or if normalcy comes back, do you think that you are still afraid, or you will not be willing to go there?
Of course, there will be always a stigma, because even them, will they feel safe to come to Lamka, Churachandpur?
That's it.
If they feel safe, even us will feel safe to go back there.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay.
Okay, Panal.
Hello, I'm Monique Kim. I'm currently studying my third year BDS in Jennings, and today I'd like to convey a message, or I would like to challenge the Dental Council of India, because right now our exam was before our exam was scheduled on 1st of June.
Without your presence.
Yeah, no, it was scheduled months before, so we were prepared. But due to the current situation going on, it was postponed to the 19th of June, which is very near already. And then since if they can still conduct the exams without us, their intention is to conduct the exam without us, obviously. But since we're very less in number, but are we any less than them? Are we not their students? Are we just do they have to treat us different from them? If they can appear exam, and let's say their students come to Churachandpur, and the Churachandpur is conducting exam without them, do they feel the feelings? Do they need to feel that their feelings for the students as of us? Because we're all students, and if our friends can give exams, and if we can't give exams, then it makes us so emotional, and we have to think for our future also. So it's not a right thing to do. So I'd like to challenge or plead to the Dental Council of India to have an alternate arrangement, or to figure out something for us. We are not much in number, but we are still a student. We are still their students. So we would like to give them questions to think that is it fair for them to appear exam, and for us here it's a matter of life and death. It's not a matter of our future anymore. It's a matter of life and death, and we are running away from there. And they're thinking about their future. Which one is more important? They should consider which one is more important. Either running for life and death, or either thinking about their future. Because here we don't even know whether we're safe or safe for us anymore. We just don't know what to do, and now some of the students there are still going for their everyday posting and everyday classes, and here we are thinking for the moral. So I would like to this is my just request from my side, that please think which one is the best for us. Please think for the alternate for us, and this is my only platform to convey my interest and my message to you all, and please consider it. We are still their students. We may not be many in number, but we're still their students, and it's unfair for them to conduct it like this. No, see, they're going to do their exams, and we can't do their exams, so it's very different. So thank you so much. This is the less I can say. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Dr. Priscilla Chingbyakhoi. I'm doing my second year post-graduation in RIMS Imphal. At the time when the incident broke out, I was not there in station because I have to go for my district rural posting. And I was there, I was supposed to be there for 3 months. So I carried only a few of my things to the station. But then, when the incident broke out, our house was the first to be attacked in supermarket, Lamphel. So I lost all my certificates, my documents, my books, my everything, my furnitures and everything which I have at my home. It was vandalized and looted, and I am just out of speech for what happened at my house. So as per the direction of the directorate, I could continue my DRP posting in Churachandpur here. It will be completed on 10th of July, but I really don't know what I will be up to after 10th July, whether will I be safe to go back to Imphal, or will there be any alternative to my studies so that I could complete my academics, my postgraduate training. So I fervently appeal to the central government and the National Medical Council, not only for me, for about 20 of us, the tribal postgraduates, we have to flee for our lives, and about 100 of the undergraduate students, we cannot continue our studies. So I fervently pray and appeal to the central government and the National Medical Council so that they will find a way out, a solution, so that we could continue our studies, because we are around 120 of us and we cannot just sit here and wait for the normalcy to be here in the state. And we will not be willing to go back to Imphal until we feel that we are very safe. That's why it's our earnest prayer that the central government and the National Medical Council will do something for all of us, the medicos here. Thank you.